ecosystem has finally arrived. 3 or 4 years ago when we did the NPC, things were just getting started. Angel investors were looking at companies. They were spending enormous amounts of time with due diligence. Venture investors were cautious. The industry itself was getting started. But I think in 3 years, if you fast forward to today, the product ecosystem has finally arrived. We've got a terrific group of investors. We've got great companies being formed, and we have customers accepting these solutions. And with new technologies like cloud computing and the mobility area just blossoming in India, this is the perfect time for entrepreneurs to raise money, to develop products, and to grow their companies. I would say that the area that needs to be improved in general across the Indian product industry is sales and marketing. And what I mean by that specifically is selling the value proposition of the product. So when you talk to companies today, we still hear of companies pitching their product in terms of features. We have all these features. Whereas I think the customer wants to listen to benefits, and the customer wants a clear value proposition. And that's the change that needs to happen to take the Indian product industry to the next stage. I think with the advent of cloud computing today, you have a platform that you can rent. You don't have to pay for expensive hardware and software. The second is the 900 million cell phones that are in use today in India, and that gives the opportunity for entrepreneurs to marry cloud computing on one side, which is low-cost entry into the market, with the proliferation of cell phones. So developing applications that take into account the cell phone usage along with an inexpensive back-end platform, that is the way to go. There are hundreds and hundreds of opportunities here. One where you can develop products at very low cost and offer them at very low cost. So you don't have to use Western pricing anymore. You can develop products for the Indian market or for the emerging countries and offer them at 1/10, 1/20th, or even 1/100th of the cost of traditional products that are being offered today. I think you have to really knock on doors. I mean, the interesting thing that happens with raising money is it's very similar to getting customers. You have to knock on a lot of doors, and you'll get no for an answer many, many times. The key is to keep knocking on doors, because the law of averages will ultimately get in your favor. So I would say be optimistic, be aggressive, sell your story as aggressively as you can, and you'll get the rewards.